Camera sweeps low across a studio floor, lights glinting off two silhouettes. Host steps into frame with a grin. Alright, gearheads, welcome back. Today we've got a double dose of design brilliance. The razor-sharp 2025 McLaren PL, next level, and Toyota's bold new halo, the 2025 Toyota GT Super. We're diving deep into the exterior design, the color palettes, and the small details that make each car scream character before they even fire up. Let's go. Design isn't decoration. It's performance, identity, and the first thing you and everyone else will judge. We'll compare McLaren's sculpted, aerodynamic artistry with Toyota's raw, track-inspired attitude and top colors that don't just look good in pictures, they change how the car reads on the road. First up, the McLaren PL, next level. If McLaren's design always felt like liquid metal, this one looks like metal that learned to slice wind. The silhouette is low and purposeful. A long, sweeping front end, a cockpit pushed rearward, and hips that swell into muscular haunches. McLaren keeps the cockpit canopy narrow, that helps with aero and gives the car that fighter jet vibe. Aerodynamics are visible here. Large venting integrated into the front splitter, sculpted side intakes that feed coolers and smooth the boundary layer, and a rear diffuser that looks more like a mechanical sculpture than a piece of bodywork. Active aero elements are subtle, pop-up flaps and an adaptive rear wing that changes camber depending on speed and cornering load. The result? Form that's obviously functional. Details matter. Exposed carbon fiber around the front splitter and side skirts, a rear fascia that emphasizes the twin exhausts and the diffuser, and lighting that uses thin LED strips to outline the car's geometry rather than plastering a big, obvious headlamp cluster. And because McLaren loves craftsmanship, there are tiny finish cues, machined aluminum vents, precision-cut intakes, and a diffuser that looks like it was CNC carved rather than stamped. Color choices for a car like the PL are meant to accentuate its shape. Expect a curated palette. Super deep, volcano black, and cosmic gray, for a stealthy look, radiant single stage, solar orange, or vermilion red, to make those curves pop, and special finish options like satin pearl and exposed carbon fiber panels with gloss clear lacquer. McLaren traditionally offers contrast packs too, black mirror caps, painted brake calipers, and bespoke racing stripes for customers who want a track-ready aesthetic right off the showroom floor. Now flip to the Toyota GT Super. Toyota's taken a different approach. This is aggressive, muscular, and unapologetically performance first. The GT Super's stance is wider, with a shorter overhang at the rear, more of a squat race car than McLaren's long, lithe Predator. The front end uses a more geometric language. Big central intakes flanked by winglets that channel air to the brakes and coolers, while the bonnet features venting that screams track use. The side profile is sculpted, but in a way that amplifies function. Deep cuts ahead of the rear wheel to pull air out of the wheel wells, a pronounced sill that acts like an air channel, and a roofline that drops sharply to a purposeful ducktail rear. The rear wing is large, often fixed in GT Super trim, with struts designed to reduce turbulent flow and maximize downforce. Tail treatment is aggressive too. Wide diffuser, centrally mounted quad exhausts on some trims, and LED clusters that form a signature bar across the rear. Toyota blends rawness with modern styling. Visible riveted panels on limited editions, bolt-on aero pieces for the track-minded buyer, and purposeful detailing like exposed heat shielding and matte panels wear. Weight savings matter. Toyota's color story is built around contrast and identity. Expect a range from clean, parchment white, and graphite black, to more expressive hues like racing crimson and track blue. Toyota will likely offer two-tone schemes, gloss roof with satin body finish, and accent packages with contrasting mirrors, roll cage paint, and bold decal sets. For the hardcore fan, there'll be limited paint options that mimic motorsport liveries, bold stripes, number roundels, and matte finishes that read like purpose. So how do they stack up? McLaren is about sculptural efficiency. Everything is aimed at making the car slip through air with elegance. It looks exotic in any color, but shines in high gloss or exposed carbon finishes that highlight its surfaces. Toyota is more visceral. It wears its function openly, and its colors are about contrast and identity, bold hues and track livery-style graphics that make it red aggressive even standing still. If McLaren wants to whisper precision engineering, Toyota shouts, race ready. Both use active aero, both use lightweight materials, but they tell different visual stories. A few design calls that will influence ownership. Ground clearance and bumper design affect daily usability. Door design, swing versus butterfly, affects curb appeal and practicality. Wheel designs and offsets change the car's posture dramatically. McLaren's longer nose and tighter canopy may feel more exotic in parking lots, while Toyota's broader footprint gives a more planted, purposeful road presence. Both brands will offer personalization, aero packs, wheel options, and colorways, so buyers can make the car uniquely theirs. Both cars are statements. The McLaren PL, next level, is art married to engineering, refined, aerodynamic, and elegant. The Toyota GT Super is purpose-given a body, bold, modular, and built to be pushed. If you want sculpture that slices air, pick the McLaren. If you want a race-ready warrior that looks like it belongs on the grid, go GT Super. Which one would you take home? Drop your pick in the comments. And if you want a more technical deep dive on the aero systems, paint chemistry, or wheel-by-wheel accessory guide, hit like and subscribe and tell me which topic to cover next. Thanks for watching. I'm your name. Don't forget to subscribe for more design deep dives and garage gossip. See you next time, and keep it fast and beautiful. End.